morning, guys. I've just finished. What is he doing? I'm just gonna pop you down here. I've just finished filming a I just finished filming. Oh, why is it so low? I've just finished filming a sales haul video, and this shirt was in that. So if you wanna know where the shirt's from, I'll put a link down below anyways, but you can check out the sale haul. Basically, yeah, I just finished filming a video, and it feels so nice to be filming videos again. I think last year I didn't feel that many sit down videos. A lot of them were out and about and vlogs, and I want to get into filming more sit down videos and talking about topics that I'm passionate about. So even if it's things to do with money, relationships, lifestyle, cooking kind of stuff. And also I know a lot of people like ask me a lot about parenting and motherhood, but I feel like that is such a touchy subject to talk about, because every parent does things differently and we all react differently, we all say things differently. So I feel like, I don't know, parenting and motherhood kind of subjects are to me quite controversial, because you know, everyone does things different, and I don't know, I just feel like the motherhood community is actually a bit more judgmental than it appears. That's all I have to say about, and especially when people judge how you are as a parent. Like, I don't know, it's fine, tell me that my makeup looks shit, tell me that you don't like what I'm wearing, that's fine, I can change that. But when somebody is going to say something like, oh, you're not doing this right, or you should do this, or you're a shit parent, like, honestly, that will just, like, I would just flip. So yeah, I don't tell people how to parent or how they should. So I don't expect people to tell me how to parent or how I should do things as well, if that makes sense. Everyone does things differently, as long as you have your child's best interest at heart. And you know, I grew up in a family where there were a lot of childhood problems. I wouldn't say my childhood was particularly a happy one. It was kind of average, but also some very dark moments as well. So yeah, I wouldn't tell anyone to, like, how to treat a child. I don't know. In a way, I'm kind of like being a hypocrite, because looking back on my childhood, I would totally, like, if that was my friend, I'd just be like, that's not right, like, you can't do that to a child. But obviously that's different. That's, you know, that's my childhood. It's not anything to do with Aiden's. So yeah, why did I suddenly go really deep into that conversation? And I think one thing that a lot of you guys don't really know about me, or don't really realise, because I don't really show it much, is that I'm a very deep person. Like, if I go into a subject, or if I talk about a subject, I can get very deep into it, and I can talk about it for ages and ages. I guess that's why a lot of my friends come to me for advice, because I'm a listener more than a talker. So I listen quite well, and when I do talk, I go really deep. So yeah, that's the side of me that I don't really show on YouTube. I'm just, you know, but I think 2020 is the year that I do kind of start talking about stuff like that. Anyways, I've been talking for so long, I need to get going. We're gonna go to the shops, I'm gonna refund something, we need to buy some food. What else do we need to do? There's not much that we need to do today. There's, like, I've just filmed a video, so I'm going to edit that tonight when he's asleep, so that's kind of out of the way with. Emails I'm all caught up with. He's had lunch, I've had lunch, so we've got, like, in between lunch and dinner time, we've got like a few hours to just do whatever we want. I was going to go to soft play, but then I was like, oh, you know what, I've got a bit of a headache, like, not today. And then I was going to go to Gravity and do some trampolining with him, but then that for a headache is even worse. So I was just like, okay, let's just take it easy, let me refund some stuff, see what happens, maybe go get a coffee and a piece of cake or something, and then just come home and do a bit of tidying. talked about this scent before. This is the Jo Malone Jasmine, Sambac and Marigold Intense one, and oh my gosh, it smells so good. Like, I actually ran out of my old one. This one was bought for me by a friend. She works at the airport, so she gets a discount, and oh my gosh, just like one of my favorite scents ever. And also the Molten Brown Heavenly Ginger Lily as well. This one is really good, and I love the packaging of both of them. They're just like so classy and sleek. This one smells, oh, as soon as I open that cap and put it back on, oh, that just smells like gorgeous. It is pretty expensive because this is the perfume one, not the EDT. EDT is a little bit more affordable because it's less concentrated, I think. I'm not a like perfume expert, so, but I'm assuming that well, I know that perfumes are more expensive because they last longer and they're more concentrated. So yeah, this one, I'm into Costa to get some lunch. I haven't had lunch. Aiden had lunch at home and I'm starving, so I just got like a quick meal deal. This is the new vegan ham and cheese toasty. I haven't tried it, but I want to see what it tastes like, because if it is good, then this is going to be my new alternative, because I shouldn't be eating cheese.
Why are you eating that like me?
Like you?
Yeah.
Normal one is his fave. Because Mummy's hungry. You've had lunch, haven't you? But Mummy hasn't. Okay. The cheese doesn't taste like cheese, but it's kind of like runny cheese. It looks like the kind of like cheeseburger cheese from a McDonald's cheeseburger.
Is it like McDonald's?
So I always get a lot of questions about the Chinese soups that I make, and to be really honest, I know how to make it, but I'm not sure where you can buy these things from or what they're called in English, because my mum normally goes to Hong Kong and she brings back these kind of stuff for me. So I've got like I think these are like called red dates, but in Chinese they're called Hongzhou. And then I have yes baby, okay, I'll do it in a minute, okay? And then in this box, yes, okay, in 2 minutes. In this box, these are longanians but dried up, so I put those in. This, I have no idea what it's called in English, like don't even ask me. It's kind of these like stringy things that you put in the soup, and then she pre-packs the soup for me in Hong Kong, so it comes like this, so I don't really have to put stuff together myself. All I have to do is wash it and then put all this in the boil, and I have some these are pork ribs, so I get rid of all the like, kind of like blood and all of the whatever gunk that comes out of it before I put it in with the rest of this, and then I just boil it for like 2 hours, and then it's normally ready. So I know a lot of you guys have asked me to do like tutorials or like something like that, but honestly I don't know how to, because this is all it is, and this is what I just throw it in a big pot. So this pot of water is just boiling. Yeah, my cooker's really dirty because I've just had breakfast, but yeah, that's what I do basically. So unless you kind of know someone who can buy this stuff for you or know what it's called, I think it might be quite hard to get hold of stuff like this, but it is really good for the body. And I grew up drinking soup, and I notice a difference when I don't drink soup, like my immune system just goes down. So yeah, I always try to make these kind of things like once a week or once every fortnight maybe. My, I don't think my laundry basket has ever been this full before. So today's mission is to sort out my room. I'm gonna do the laundry, change my bed sheets, put stuff away. There's like pillows on the floor from when we were sleeping last night, and sort out all of this stuff. Like, I just have stuff lying around everywhere. I don't know why it just ends up like this. So I need to clear all of that. I'm going to do a big clear out of my makeup. I think in 2020 I want to stop being a hoarder. Like, I always hoard stuff, even stuff that I don't plan to use or are not colours that I like. I just feel like a I don't really have many people to give it to. When my friends come round, they always like raid my beauty stash and they take whatever they want. But other than that, I don't really have anyone to give it to. So I want to do more giveaways in 2020, and I also want to do more charity stuff. So I want to take it to like women's shelters and send it off to places that you know, people who need it more than me, basically. And these are from a collection, and then these are the books that we read last night before we went to sleep. As you can see, I just like flung them on the floor. And also yesterday I went to Zara to see if I could pick up anything for Aiden, because towards the end of the sales, Zara is actually pretty cheap. I think it's really cheap actually. So I got him this little top. It was reduced from £10 to £4, and I thought that would be really cute for kind of like layering. You can put like a nice cardigan on top. I got him like a cream cardigan, a fluffy one, and I think that would look really nice on top of that. And then, what do you want? What do you want? Also got this t-shirt. It's kind of like oversized, and I think this would look really cool with some like baggy camel colored pants or shorts, and then some little sandals for when it gets a little bit warmer. Again, this was reduced to £4, so yeah, pretty cheap, £8 for like 2 of those. And then whilst I was there, I couldn't help but just have a little quick browse in Zara. Didn't really buy much, but got these jeans. These were meant to be £30 and they're now £9.99, so I thought that was a really good price, and actually saw these when they were full price. They're kind of like the balloon jeans, but I'm not going to wear these until it's kind of like springtime, because these jeans need to be paired with something tight and fitted on top, so maybe like a crop top.
There's no need for fire. The bullets fly through the air. It's a definite sign. I'm your greatest despair, and I hope you'll be mine. What if we had just one more day? Would you still fight to make me stay? Slowly repeat, we were bound to fail. What does it matter on a wider scale? What does it matter on a wider scale?
Good morning, guys. I'm just getting ready to go to work. My voice. Didn't sleep very well last night. Actually, I haven't been sleeping well all week. On my voice. There's nothing really bothering me or that I'm thinking of, but I just can't seem to sleep like for the past week or so, and my eye bags are slowly coming out. Like when I've not got makeup on, I can see the gosh, my voice. I can see the darkness under my eyes. So tonight, hopefully, I'm going to go to sleep early once I finish work and once I've done a grocery shop, and once I need to go buy some makeup, but not for myself, for like my makeup kit. And what else do I need to do? That's it. It's a really chill day. I'm going to come home and I'm going to sort out my admin stuff, like spreadsheets, expenses, all that kind of jazz, like really boring stuff, which I should have done last night, but I put it off because I was watching Messiah on Netflix and I finished it all. It's actually really good. Towards the end I was just like, oh, this is like a con, and then towards the end episode, I was just like, so I can't wait for season 2 now. It was really good at the beginning, the middle was a little bit slow, and then towards the end it was just like, so yeah, I'm glad I finished that now, because there's nothing to distract me when I need to get shit done. But I'm like halfway through a really good Netflix series, I would choose to just sit and watch my Netflix series instead of actually getting shit done, which is my problem. This is my Like, that is my problem. But now that I've finished watching Messiah, I can just, you know, concentrate on the things that I actually have to do and that are important. Netflix is definitely not important, but it's good for the self-love part of life, you know, when you just like got some snacks, a cup of tea, and you're watching TV with your blanket. Like, that's my favorite thing to do. So I'm just wearing this jumper that I got maybe like a year or two ago now. It's from Arket. Such good quality. I've washed it so many times and it stayed exactly the same. Definitely a good investment. And then I have my camel coat on, which was from my last haul, some black skinny jeans with a rip on, and I'm just going to put my like biker boots on so it's comfy. Just put on these boots. These are from Clark's. So comfy and really good if I need to like stand for a couple of hours, which I will be doing today. And then my Prada backpack, because I've got quite a lot to carry. So yeah, that's my simple casual Sunday outfit. Whoa, it's sunny, that golden glow. But yeah, I had no idea. I just finished work. I had no idea there was a hotel at the O2, like just round the back of it, and it's so nice inside. I think I'm gonna have a look online and see what they have to offer, because it would be nice just to come for like afternoon tea or like drinks or something. And yeah, never knew that there was a hotel here. So finished work. I'm gonna go grocery shopping now because I don't have any food. So I'm going to go to the Chinese supermarket since I'm at the O2. This part of the Chinese supermarket is my favourite. I've got Aiden's favourite pandan cake in there. All the ramen, like the whole aisle is just full of ramen. Look how long it is. And yeah, probably not the most healthy because it's just full of MSG, but I love noodles. Yes, and this one is my favourite. This is the tonkatsu one. Just come into Boots because I need to pick up some essentials. And yeah, I just love browsing makeup. I get sent a lot of stuff, so I don't really shop for makeup often. But when I do, I absolutely just love it, especially drugstore makeup. I tend to go towards the brows and kind of like mascaras. And yeah, I just love browsing drugstore makeup. I could literally spend like a whole hour here. There was actually a highlighter that I really wanted to pick up from Maybelline. I'd heard so many things about it, and I saw someone use it the other day in a video that I was watching, so I really wanted to pick it up, but it looks like they're out of stock. I feel like everyone has the same thoughts as me. They all want it, so it's out of stock. I've just come into Hobbycraft to look for some storage solutions. I really want to like tidy up my kind of like makeup desk area, so I kind of need like storage solutions to make it look tidy. So before Christmas I actually saw like a little tray that I could have put underneath the desk, but I don't seem to see it now. But these look cool. What are these? Wooden storage is £8. This would look quite cute on top of the vanity. I guess I could like organise my makeup as well and put different things in. £8 is not bad. So this is the kind of thing I saw before Christmas, but it was like a little square one. But they don't seem to have it. They only have this, which is £30, and it's way too tall. That's not going to fit underneath my desk. Actually, I was just about to walk out and I've actually seen it, but I'm not sure what it looks like because there's no sample for me to look at. The lady said to come upstairs because there's more upstairs, and now that I've seen it, I think it's too high. It's definitely too high. I think if I sit down, this is about, actually I'm not sure, is that the height of my table? Is my table a little bit higher? I've also just come across this one, which is even cheaper. This one is £15, and also it's not as tall as the other one, so I think this one might fit better underneath my table. So I am home now and I'm gonna try and put this together now. really, really confusing. Look at the instructions. That's all there is. Bloody hell. So as you can see, this is my current setup, which is quite messy. So I have makeup here, and then I have like hair stuff down there, all my electricals down here, and some bits and bobs here. So what I want to do is turn this table around so that I can get the trolley in, because it's not going to go in with that little leg there, and then have the little storage unit stood down here and take away this basket. That way I'm gonna have everything nice and tidy and just like in one space. This is what it's looking like so far. I have my everyday makeup bag in there, so this is what I use most days. And then I've got my little Mickey Mouse mirror, which I got from Primark. And then on the top I have my foundations, perfumes, makeup brushes, and then at the bottom I have my electricals. I love this little thing so much because look, it's all nice and tidy. Yeah, it looks so much more presentable as well, and it's on wheels, so if I ever want to move it to anywhere else, I can just move it like this. So this is the after, so much more tidy and clean now. I have all of my makeup and hair stuff in there. I have my Babyless straighteners there, a mirror, and on here I have some dried roses, and then some kind of like necklaces and things that I just wanted to hang up. I took this bulb off because it cracked, so I need to get a new one. And then have my jewellery there and a pair of sunglasses. And then it's just minimal on here. I don't want any of this. I need to get rid of all of this. I need to drink my cup of tea. I ran out of milk, so look how dark my cup of tea is. I'm not sure how it's going to taste. I'm not sure, I might just leave those there. I think those look quite nice as kind of like decoration. I have my humidifier, my mirror, and then I'm going to move this clock to somewhere else. But yeah, it looks a lot more minimal now and just more tidy, and it gives me a nice kind of calm vibe. And then I have to tidy all of this because this is all the junk that was there.